Hey guys, and welcome to my hotel room. Yeah, story of my life, right? I live in hotel rooms these days. It doesn't matter what city I go to. It doesn't matter what it is I'm doing, whether I'm feature dancing or I'm doing shoots or scenes or photo shoots or I'm always in a hotel room. In fact, this month I'm doing so much shooting and so many scenes and so many photo shoots and feature dancing that I literally only see my house for like 7 days this month. But it's okay. It's pretty wild and fun to get to see all different parts of the country, and yeah, and I always try to take something back with me, like an experience, like I went and visited somewhere, or I'll purchase something. I'm not a big shopper, but sometimes I'll purchase little things that help me remember my trips, because one day I'm gonna be old and ugly. One day I'm gonna be too old for all this madness and I'm gonna have to settle down. And I want memories. I want memories of all the good times. So here's my beautiful hotel room for the week, like 3 days. And it's really cool because I'm on like the 21st floor, so I have this really nice view. I love looking at views of the city. I've got a big room, so I feel like I could freaking do cartwheels in it. I should do a cartwheel in it, just because I can. Just because I can. See, it's big enough for that. I could do like an entire gymnastic thing right there. Anyway, I'll have to work on my stretching, my splits and stuff like that. Yeah. To be continued. But here's my room for the week. I love when I get a great big bed, because that's more bed to get dirty on when I cam. I'll probably cam sometime in the next couple hours. I think I'm gonna go downstairs. I think there's a Walgreens right down the street from where I'm at. And one of my favorite things to do when I get to a hotel is make it more like home. So I take everything out of my suitcases. I hide my suitcases. I don't even like to look at them while I'm traveling, because it makes me feel like I'm traveling. But if I put everything in a drawer and I put everything in its place and I hang up all my stuff and I line up my shoes nicely in my closet, and I just set things out the way I like it, and then I hide my suitcase away, it feels more like home. Then one of my favorite things to do is to go down to Walgreens or some corner store and buy those little candles and a lighter. And then I'll put candles in 2 or 3 parts of the room and I'll light them, so that every single time I get up and move around in the room, you can smell that scented candle. It's more like home. So it doesn't really matter what flavor or scent or whatever that you do, but it just smells like home. So, and then I have a mini fridge today, so I'll probably get a gallon of milk, because you know milk's my favorite food. Like, it literally, my favorite food. Like, I would just drink it and be like, yep, that's a meal. Anyway, I know, I'm odd. And so I'll probably run and grab a couple things and bring them up here so that I have nice stuff. And then every morning it'll be time to get ready for the day. I'll have shoot days. I'll have photo shoots. I'll have feature dancing and stuff like that. And I'll get everything I have done. I come back horny and then I get on cam, that kind of thing. But I also wanted to show you what I brought home with me from San Francisco. There's a song about you leave your heart in San Francisco. Be sure to wear the flowers in your hair. Anyway, there's like an old song like that. I didn't leave my heart in San Francisco, but I bought something in San Francisco. So I went rock climbing yesterday. I don't know, the days all blend together when I travel. And I took pictures and put them on Instagram, and I even have a short little clip. I'll attach it to this video so that you can see. I went rock climbing, and while I was rock climbing, oh my gosh, my arms are killing me today, like right here, oh, killing me. And my calves are killing me because I ran like 4 miles one day and 3 miles another day, and then went rock climbing, and then kind of went climbing around by the Golden Gate Bridge. So like I did a lot of activity. Plus I was feature dancing all weekend. So like I'm sore. But I bought some new climbing gear because, okay, so I sold my old car and got a Lexus for my birthday, okay? I got that for my birthday. There was a big, I have a vlog about it, about my birthday car, and I have a couple pictures with the bright pink bow on the car. It was really, really awesome. Anyway, when I sold the old car, I kind of forgot to take my climbing stuff out of the trunk. Oops. So, needless to say, had no climbing gear. When I was in San Francisco, went to a really great climbing place called Planet Granite. I had a great time there, and I bought some climbing gear. So, would you like to see it? Okay, I'll show it to you in just a second. I'm going to show you one other thing I got in San Francisco. Okay, I'm gone for like 2 weeks on this trip. Doing all of the different scenes and then the feature dancing and all that, and just all the traveling. So usually I bring all my cam stuff so that I can webcam at night. I get kind of aroused, and I really like to do that when I'm aroused because it's fun. And because it's fun. It's what I do. It's part of my job. It's just a particularly good part of my job. I totally forgot a toy. So I went to, I think it was called, I don't remember the name of the place. Maybe it's on the box. Hold on. And I bought a toy. So if anybody knows me by now, they know, Good Vibrations. That's where it was. Good Vibrations in San Francisco. An adult store. Everybody who knows me knows that I have a favorite glass toy, and I forgot it at home, and that is like the most horrible thing on earth when you're going to be gone for 2 weeks. So I bought a new glass toy, because you can never have too many toys. It's just going to come back home with me, and then it'll become a new toy that's on my wall of toys. Answer, you can never have too many toys. Big girls like toys too. They're not just for kids. These aren't for kids at all, but you know, toys aren't just for kids. So here's the toy. So it's like a 7 or 8 inch long glass dildo. So I can't wait to use it. I haven't used it yet, but now I have one and it's in my room, and I'm gonna put it by my bed because when I play later and when I log on cam, then I'll have a toy to play with. So we have to give it a trial run, right? So bought this in San Francisco. That's pretty awesome, right? I'll always remember that. Okay, I just tossed it on my bed. I know it's glass, just calm down. Okay, let's show you the climbing gear. But let's have a little fun with it because like I just did cartwheels. I'm kind of excited about it. Let's put this on so that you can see all the gear on me. I was just climbing yesterday. So yesterday I climbed in like shorts and a tiny little, I can't remember what top I wore, but a top. But today I'll show you all my gear and we'll try it on a bikini because we can. Because we can. That's really the answer. Is I can do what I want. Okay, hold on. Making sure you can't see anything bad. Okay, there. So, first, I got a chalk bag. Ooh, I gotta take this. I hate tags. I bought it. I'm gonna keep it. I don't need the tag anymore. There you go. I bought a chalk bag. You hook it to your harness, and that way when you're climbing on a top rope or something like that, then you can chalk up your hands so you don't fall. I totally could have used these on the wall the other day because I was on like a 5'11". It was a 5'11". It was a hard climb. And I was like 3/4 of the way up, and my hands were just sweating. They were wet, they were moist, and I was sliding off the wall like crazy, and I could not finish the climb. I was also exhausted. It's a 5'11". Those are really hard. Okay, for people who don't know climbing, 5'6" or 5'7" might be the easiest. And then they have whole bunches of harder ones, but 511's really hard. And it was a lot of fun. So, let's see. So I got a chalk bag because you put those on so that you can have, so that you can keep your hands from getting all terrible. And then here's this. It's called a gree-gree. A gree-gree is how you stop the rope. You put a rope through it, and then when you're belaying somebody, you keep it like this, and then when you're letting somebody down on a belay, you go like this, and it releases the rope. And then I got just one of these so that I could hook it to my harness. And then I want to show you my harness because look at what color it is. It's super pretty. Yes, it's required that it has to be pretty. Otherwise, I don't want to buy it because why would you wear something that's ugly, right? So here, stay right there. Let me put it on if I can do it without dropping the camera. And then you always have to take a second to figure this out. This is a Petzl. I think this might be exactly the same one that I had before, but I got a smaller one because the one that I had before was way too big, and like I could tighten it as much as I could tighten it and it would still be too loose. Like even this one, I can tighten the legs all the way, but you don't really need to have tight legs. There, it's not going to fall off because of the legs. And then this last part gets tightened around the waist. Anybody want to go climbing with me if I climb like this? You're like, sign me up, baby. I'll climb with you if you go like this. So there, you put it on just like that. Now I've got a place for my harness. Usually you just, when you're doing this one, you just kind of go like that until you need it, and then you wrap it right here. And then on the back, you make sure it fits right around here. These are just more for support, but they're not really doing anything. They just hold the two together. And then here's a lot of extra places to put gear. So that is that's my climbing gear right there. Oh my gosh, I really should climb like this one day. And you think wearing a shirt with cleavage would stop hearts. Oh, it'd be so much fun. And then here's the shoes. And I gotta tell you, when you're doing shoes, you don't wanna have loose shoes, okay? You wanna have really, really tight, super tiny shoes that are like too small for your feet. So let me put these on right here. There. And when you put them on, there's that little arch in them. They're definitely not for outerwear. And my toes are scrunched in this little corner right here. And what that does is when you dig into the wall, you can get a really good toe grip. You can get a really good toe grip. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna look. Just like that. And so then you can really dig in the wall, and you see how arched it is? That's so that you can put your feet everywhere. The heels have tons of rubber on them so that you can do heel hooks. A heel hook is when you go like this, or like that, I guess, and you hook to something, and then you can use your leg to pull up. And then your toes, you can get really in your toes. Yeah, I totally have fake nails, and that makes climbing almost impossible, but I do it anyway because I love it. So I know, it makes like everything that I climb I have to do easier because with fake nails you can't grab the little tiny pincher holds. So it just is what it is. But that's what I got in San Francisco. Sex toy, climbing gear. I'm pretty happy. Pretty easy to please, huh? Like I don't need to have super fancy dresses. I don't need to go out everywhere and go shopping for all kinds of new stuff. But I totally needed climbing gear and a sex toy. Now you know what to get me for Christmas, right? I'll actually have to put some climbing gear maybe on my Amazon wish list because I'd really like to get a top rope, a couple more of the of these things and different hooks and stuff like that, because then I have all the gear that I need. A climbing bag, just some chalk, things like that. But most of the gear that I needed was right here, and I got it for like less than $300. And that's I got a harness and shoes and a gree-gree and all of that in a chalk bag, and I just, it was like less than that. So I thought it was a good deal. Anyway, my phone's going off, and I've probably got to get ready for the rest of my day. I can't wear this down to Walgreens, that's for sure. That would turn some heads. So yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna make my little trip down to Walgreens and get all my stuff, and then I'm gonna scoot over here on this bed and make it dirty, because that's what I do. So take care, and I hope you love the vlog. I love to rock climb. I love to use sex toys. And so see, I found what I was passionate about, and I try to do it all the time. And I'll talk to you guys soon.